Charles Purcell presents.
It's the Centrist. Smarter than a scientist. More rational than a mathematician. Able to stop all debates with a simple platitude.
Look, in my news feed.
It's a Marxist.
It's MAGA.
It's the Centrist. Yes, it's the Centrist. Strange visitor from another reality who came to America with self-proclaimed powers and abilities far beyond those of mortal men. The Centrist, who can change the course of world events, bend logic for her own ends, and who, disguised as a mild-mannered panelist on a basic YouTube news site, fights a never-ending battle for dumb, easy answers and the status quo. And now, another exciting episode in the adventures of the Centrist.
We don't even recognize your existence. You get zero rights, and we'd prefer it if you died or left the country.
Well, first of all, I'd like to live, and I have every right to stay, and I should have equal rights along with every other person.
The Centrist?
Why can't we get along by compromising? How about you can live and you can stay, but you don't get equal rights?
I guess I can agree to that.
But what about my equal rights?
Hey, you got 2 out of 3 of your demands.
But what about my rights?
Hey, what about my rights? You're trying to take them away.
Demanding my rights doesn't take away any of your rights.
Yes, it does.
How?
Now, don't get excited.
Yeah, see what I've been saying? They get everything, and I get nothing. They hate me.
But this is stupid.
Are you calling me stupid?
There's no need for name-calling.
I'm not name-calling. This is just stupid.
There he goes again.
Wow, I thought you guys were all about being tolerant. You're certainly being pretty intolerant right now, I'd say.
Yeah, he's taking away my free speech.
I'm not taking away your free speech.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I'm just responding to it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I hurt your little feelings?
No. Look, hate me all you want. I mean, I'd prefer if you didn't, but if you want to hate me, go ahead. That's your right. All I'm saying is you can't put your hate into the law.
Oh, you mean like you guys do?
How do we put hate into law?
With all those extra rights for women and gays and black people and immigrants?
Well, first of all, they're not extra rights. They're equal rights.
Well, if they're so equal, why do they have to have special laws?
They're not special laws. They're laws guaranteeing equal treatment under the law.
And what about all the parades and flags and stuff?
What about them?
They make me mad.
Hey, that's your problem. They're not there to make you mad.
Now, don't invalidate his feelings. You wouldn't like that, now would you?
What?
Yeah, you're just trying to put me down, take away my rights, and take away my job.
Well, now you're just... Hey, Centrist, help me out here.
Well, he does have a point.
What?
Well, he has been having a hard time lately with the economy and with the fentanyl crisis and whatnot.
What's that got to do with anything?
Well, there's only so much to go around, and if he's losing ground, I guess he figures it's because other people are gaining ground.
But that's just wrong.
Well, you can't tell somebody they're wrong.
Yeah.
But he is wrong.
Well, yes, probably so, but you can't tell him that. It'll only make him dig in deeper.
Yeah.
So, if I can't tell him he's wrong, even though he clearly is, about everything, what am I supposed to do?
Meet him halfway.
Well, now we're just back where we started. How am I supposed to meet him halfway when he wants to eliminate me?
Oh, don't be ridiculous. He doesn't want to eliminate you.
Yeah, I do.
See?
You do?
Well, of course. I have to eliminate him because him and all his people are working with the devil to eliminate me.
The devil?
Be careful now. He has his right to religion.
I'm trying to eliminate you.
Yes. You want to kill all of us normal, patriotic people and replace us with immigrants and make everybody transgender and destroy the country.
That's insane. You're insane.
Name-calling.
See? He hates me.
I don't hate you. I'm trying to stop you from doing so much harm.
Well, I'm trying to stop you from doing so much harm.
Helping others is not hurting you.
We covered that already.
But he's not listening.
Well, if you want him to really hear you, you'll have to stop yelling at him and telling him he's wrong. People don't like to hear that.
No, I mean he's literally not listening. He's covering his ears and doing that la 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 thing.
I don't think either one of you are really listening to the other side.
Hey, I'm listening. Believe me. I've heard every word. There's just no reasoning with this guy.
Oh, you and your reasoning. You know, there's more to life than cold, hard reason.
Okay, so what would you suggest?
Reach out to him. Show him you care about him.
He's holding a gun.
That's his Second Amendment right.
He's pointing it at me.
Oh, that's just his way.
His way?
You two just need to get along. Have a dialogue. Meet in the middle.
In the middle?
Yes, it's so nice here in the middle. You'll love it. No extremes.
You're not in the middle. You're just hopelessly lost in your own privilege.
Well, I never.
Run, he's gonna shoot!
Well, he's not gonna shoot me.
Don't miss the next thrill-packed episode in the amazing adventures of The Centrist. The Centrist is based on the original character appearing in The Economist magazine.
You're so dumb. I can't believe you broke my CD player.
It wasn't my fault. You left it in the middle of the floor.
You're gonna pay for it.
I can't afford that.
Big surprise. You're a Jew. You're all cheap. I wish Mom and Dad had never adopted you, you stupid Jew.
Cody! Why is he so mean? You come back here and apologize.
Mom, my ride's here. I gotta go to the auditorium.
Hey, you're late. Get in your costume. The play depends on you. You're the only Scrooge in the Christmas Carol.
Shut up, Brian. I'm working on it.
Introducing Mrs. Beverly's 6th grade play, A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens.
Oh no, the curtain's opening. What's my line? Ah!
I'm the first spirit. I've brought you to this library so you can learn about Jews in World War II.
Why? Why would I want to learn about that?
Shh, quiet.
What about the play? They need me.
Forget that for now. These books will explain why we're here.
Hitler's voice still raved on the approved radio station, promising powerful secret weapons. Then Aachen fell to the Allies, the first German city to fall. The city where Edith Frank had waited with her girls while Mr. Frank had established himself in Amsterdam. The city was so close to Holland and yet so far away. Oh my gosh! Hey, I'm home! This is our hallway! That's coming from Anna's room. Anna, why are you crying?
She can neither hear nor see you.
Whoa! Who are you?
I am the second spirit, and you are invisible.
Why is Anna crying?
It should be obvious you yelled at her and you insulted her.
Oh.
Anna is adopted.
Yeah, I know.
When you said you wish you weren't my sister, you made her afraid she would lose your love. She looks up to you, you know. I am leaving now. You'll be visited by another spirit.
Anna! Anna! Is that you? Anna!
She can't hear you or see you.
Not again. But where am I? And who are you? And what about Anna?
Shh, Edith, it's all right. It's okay.
Why did she call her Edith? Her name is Anna.
It's not Anna. It's Anna's mother.
You mean our mom?
Remember, Anna's adopted. That's her mother, not yours.
Oh no! Is she gonna die?
Edith, hide in this cupboard. We'll be back. Just be quiet. Don't move.
Good evening, Mall. Lost a chicken.
Would you just tell me? I don't want to know her whole life history. I just want to know, is she going to be okay?
Yes, just watch.
Chanel.
Mama? They left Edith here.
Yes, I know. This is what you read about in the library. The concentration camps.
Look, there's Edith's mom and dad. Where am I?
You're in the hospital. You fell in the orchestra pit and got knocked out.
Where's Edith? Is she all right?
Who's Edith?
Oh, Anna, I had the worst dream. I'm so glad you're my sister. I'm so sorry.
This has gotten just so out of hand, I don't even know what to say anymore. This has gotten nuts. Look at what's going on these days. Oh, Lord Jesus mighty. You have to fight every day for the most basic things. You know, we shouldn't be racist, right? Didn't we agree on that at some point? That racism was bad? And now it seems, well, I guess with a lot of people, that's what you want to be. They're right out with it. They're open about it. They don't even hide it. They didn't even try to hide it. We wanted to be smart. We should endeavor to be educated and thoughtful. But no, you don't want to be educated. Now that's elitist to be educated. You don't want to be smart. No, it's okay to be dumb. And I don't want to be educated like those elite professors in those elite colleges. I don't want no book learning. I don't want no education. It's okay to be racist. It's okay to be dumb. And the other thing I thought this was settled. Wasn't it settled at one point that we should be kind, that we should be generous, that we should be considerate, treat other people with respect? I want us to be all right. I want us to be good. There was this major global survey that they do annually, and and they've done it for the last, 15, 20 years or something. This global survey tells us that last year was the most miserable year since they've taken the survey. The world, all of us generally, are less happy. We're miserable. We're sad. We're afraid, largely because of this Orwellian nightmare dystopia that's going on. But we just got to understand that we hold the power, and that's what I'm getting to. We have the power. We just have to take it. We have to take the power. I think it's time for a general strike. And that means that everything just stops. Charlie Chaplin's movie, Modern Times, the famous scene where he's the worker on this giant, immense machine. It takes up the entire movie screen, and he gets wound up. He literally gets into the cogs of the machine. He's rolling around in there. We got to just throw a big wrench into that machine. We got to just stop it. And we have the power. We have the power because all the guys with power, they can only do it because we allow them to do it. We are the ones who go into the stores and buy their crap, and we go to our jobs, and each one of us plays the little cog. It's time for a general strike. Stop going to work, stop driving your car, stop buying things for a day, for a week, for a month, for a year, for as long as it takes. Imagine what would happen in the world if for 1 week, for 7 days, we just completely stopped. We're not doing this anymore. We're not spending a single dime on anything. We're throwing away our money. Money that means nothing. We're not buying one single thing. We just turn our back. We just literally shun the system. And then money means nothing. What are you going to do? They have their power because of money, right? All right, so we just decide together, okay, all right, starting next Tuesday at 3 o'clock, everybody, that's our date, that's our time. At that point, everything shuts down. We don't spend money. We don't buy anything. We don't sell anything. We are on strike. What do you think the guys in power are going to do? What can they do? What can they do? They can't do anything. If you go into the store and try to get a loaf of bread and the checker tries to give you the loaf of bread, well, they can have some cop try and stop you, and they probably will. And that might get a little dicey there for a little while. But what are they going to do when 300 million people do it, or 400, or 500, or a billion people? What are they going to do when the whole goddamn world population just stands up together and looks at each other and says, you know what? We're all good people. We're cool. We're all right. Let's just decide to do this. Let's just shut this down. Complete, comprehensive, worldwide, shut this down because it's not working. The guys with money, the guys with power, the guys with bombs are controlling everything, and they can't do one goddamn thing without us. If every grocery checker and every Navy pilot dropping bombs, if every single one of us just looks at them and says, nope, this is done now. We're all done doing this. It's not going to happen anymore. We're striking. This is over. We're just going to take care of ourselves, man. That we're going to take whatever resources are available and we're going to share them like civilized human beings. And for the first time, we're going to share this world like it ought to be. These guys, it's all smoke and mirrors, man. The only way this world turns is by our consent. And we got to rescind that consent. We got to say no. It's just done now. We're done. Enough with slave labor. Enough with child labor, enough with abuse, enough with ignorance. We're going to teach each other. We're going to learn from each other. We're going to give to each other. We're going to say, no, you're all done now. We're all done with this. Power structure has to just end. It's over. It's just over. So this is my call. Next Tuesday at 3 o'clock sharp. We'll set a date and we can all talk about it. And we can sort of plan for it, and we'll just have a big old freaking party. And here's something that's gonna be tough for you. It's gonna be tough for you because you think, oh, well, I'm just a regular person. I'm not harming anybody. Well, yes, you are, just by participating in the system, and I'm doing it too. I'm doing it. You're doing it. Just by simply participating in this rotten, corrupt, broken, immoral, violent system, we are contributing every day. So what we're going to do on Tuesday at 3 o'clock, we're going to shut the mother down. listening now I'm trying to hear the voices in my head telling me this is crazy. Well, yeah, it's crazy. Okay, of course it's crazy. But what's crazier than the world we live in right now? I mean, seriously, what's crazier? What's crazier than the world we live in right now? Where half of Americans can't meet their basic needs. Tell me I'm exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating. These are just facts. These are facts. That's another thing we just decided a long time ago, that there was such a thing as a fact. Okay, the 2 + 2 = 4, and now we don't even want to admit that anymore. Oh, no, that's just your opinion. We got this sick, nihilistic, self-serving philosophy that there's no such thing as facts anymore. There's no such thing as truth. Well, the truth is that half of Americans can't meet their basic needs, and the basic needs being food, housing, healthcare, education. They can't meet their basic needs. Half of Americans. You think I'm making this up? Look it up. I'm not making anything up. Now, what we can do about that? General strike. Next Tuesday, 3 o'clock, general strike. We're all just shutting this thing down. Because at that point then, the guys with the power, they have zero power. If money means nothing to us, if we're just living our lives and we're giving what we have and we're taking what we need and we're all cooperating with each other and we get back to the basics of being generally kind to each other and considerate to each other and not competitive and, you got that and I want it, so I'm going to fight you for it. Artificial structures built by this rotten, vile, morally bankrupt system, dystopian system. And I say we strike. We stop it. We give people what they need. We take what we need. And the guys with power, then they just stand there. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? There's nothing they can do. There's absolutely nothing they can do. Oh, they can try. Oh, and they will try, man. They'll bring out their cops and they'll find their lapdogs to come out. Cops and armies to try to get us to do what we'll do. But you know what? It doesn't work when all 300 million of us or all 6 billion of us are on the same page. And by the same page, I don't mean we have to agree on. We don't have to. We can have all these different kinds of people. We don't have to agree on what's my favorite color, what's my favorite language, what kind of sex do I like to have, or what sports team is my favorite. Or it doesn't matter. Fashion, all the things that come under the umbrella of culture, right? Food, clothing, fashion, art, all of that can be as diverse as it is. It doesn't matter. There are only a couple of universal things. The rest of it, diversity is great. We can be as different as different can be. That's great. That's wonderful. That's fine. The only thing that really is universal are the very, very basics. And any 4-year-old can tell you, be nice to each other, be kind to each other, share with each other. Don't be violent toward each other. All the really simple stuff. That's all you got to do. And then we can get together and you get the guys with the money and the power, you get them, then they just stand there with their hands in their pockets. And they can go take a bath in their money. They can go swim in all their money because that's all it's good for. They can lay in bed and roll around in all their money because that's the only pleasure they're going to get from it. That's the only use they're going to get from it. Because if we all go on strike and we say, no, your money now means nothing. It means nothing because the reason money has power is ask any economist. Economics 101, and they tell you the very first day that it only works because we agree that it works. It's an agreement, and from way back they constructed this artificial thing that's now somehow real. That's what they did with money. They constructed this weird system, this idea, and got everybody to agree that, oh, that's $1, so that's worth $1, so now you give me what's worth $1 to me, and then they print this money, and then they make these banks, and then they have all these digital transactions and whatever, blah, 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 and the interest rates and all. It's all an invention. None of it's real. It's only real if we agree that it's real. That's the only thing that makes it real, and you learn that in Economics 101. So all we have to do is stand up and say, no, you know what? The agreement is now null and void. I no longer agree. It's just an agreement. We stand up. That's it. I no longer agree to this morally bankrupt system. It's now over. A general strike immediately followed by universal cooperation. No laws. You don't really need the laws. You don't need the rules. Except for a few universal agreements that everybody can agree on. And I mean everybody. And there's so many different kinds of people in the world. Some people are sick and some people are well. Some people are dumb and some people are stupid. Some people are fat and some people are thin. Some people are young and some people are old. Some people are gay and some people are straight. Some people like sports. Some people like ballet. Some people like to lay around all day and do nothing. Others like to run marathons. There's so many freaking different kinds of people in the world. That's fine. That's great. That's wonderful. But all of us can agree on the very simple basics. Be kind to each other. Give people what they need. Take what you need. Share with each other. This is our only option. It's not, we can't just go, oh, vote for the right person. No. Oh, well, if I use my money to do good, give to charity, well, then everything will be a good person. No. That's all just buying into this ridiculous, immoral, bankrupt, dystopian system. And we gotta just shut this mother down.
And now it's time for the news. German and Japanese warships saw action this year for the first time since World War II. The Japanese fired on a suspected North Korean spy boat while Germans joined NATO action against Yugoslavia. In an unrelated story, the makers of Viagra announced record exports. Topping the list, Germany and Japan. Military spokesman from both countries said, quote, "It felt great to fire up the old guns again." And finally, 12 students who failed a computer course have sued Southern Methodist University, saying the course was too difficult. The decision to sue came only after the 12 fired their first attorney, Eddie Haskell, whose tactic was to change the grades from F to B with a ballpoint pen. The judge hollered at Eddie, charged him with evidence tampering, and sent him home. From National Radio News in Washington, I'm Peter Madison.
This episode of Charles Purcell Presents is available right now wherever you find your podcasts, or go to the website charlespurcell.com for the full archive and all the other series in the podcast family. Follow me on Blue Sky and Substack. Write to me at charlespurcell@gmail. Thanks to our flagship terrestrial station, River West Radio, riverwestradio.com. Theme music composed and performed by Peter Donalds. From the New Arts and Media Studios in Milwaukee, I'm Charles Purcell.